I said, "Hi, you met Tony a couple months ago. Can you just let him know what's up between you and I? Thanks." Because she still thinks that, like, he's got a shot, but she was all over me after I was sleeping, and then they were like, "Hey, Andy Serkis and so just walked by you, and they were making fun of you because you were snoring."
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sith Talk. Today we have back on the show PJ from the Paradox Nerd and Sithcast podcast YouTube channel. How you doing, PJ?
Yo, Tony, thank you for having me back on your show. It's going to be a good one. And yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Because I brought you back on for one reason, because I'm mad at you. But we'll get into that. But tell everybody a little bit about your channels and where we can find you at.
All right, so I have been on hiatus. I can't even talk. I haven't been really active on one of my channels, which is the Paradox Nerd, but I've been slowly trying to kickstart that like recently, and I have a few videos that's on the works right now. So Paradox Nerd is where I do like pop culture unboxings, reviews, and if you love Star Wars as well, come check out that channel. Sithcast is Sean and I's Star Wars podcast, where we pretty much talk anything and everything Star Wars. That always airs Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Check it out.
Yes. So for you guys watching, I'm going to put the links to everything down in the description. Go check it out. Show this guy some love. The podcast is amazing. You guys always
Thank
have
you.
like a lot of like important guests on there, like people from like big companies all the time.
Yeah, we had Susan on the show a couple weeks ago. I'm working on getting another guest from another company that is kind of, um, you know, making some really cool Star Wars statues. So that should be coming up in a couple weeks or so. And yeah, we do have Star Wars guests that come on the show, here and there. Yeah, but yeah, if you love Star Wars, come check us out on Sithcast podcast. Thanks.
Yes, and your main channel that you went damn it. My bad. I was doing something else at the same time, but your
Uh-huh.
main channel that you went ghost on is crazy, man, because I remember watching like what was this
Mhm.
celebration videos of yours that you had
Oh,
from back in the
yeah,
day?
yeah.
Yeah, so it was so crazy once I met you through online. I'm like, why does this dude look familiar? And I'm like, bro, I've watched like all his celebration videos. Chicago, I think it was, right?
Yeah, and the thing too is, like, and you know it too, Tony, like, doing a YouTube channel is like a second job, right?
Oh, yes.
And to put out content, it's just not like we just hit record and then we put it up on YouTube. But there's a lot of editing. We want to make sure our sound levels are good. Um, yeah, but you know, ever since I kind of like went, you know, quiet on that channel,
Mhm.
I decided to kind of like jumpstart it recently, and actually I kind of miss it. So yeah, definitely gonna be doing some videos, um, and a lot of con coverage again. I miss doing the celebration cons and things like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you're gonna get that channel going again, please tell me you recorded while you were at the two amazing cons you were just at.
Oh man, I wish I did, man. Well, New York Comic Con, I have some videos there,
Oh, nice. Okay.
and for the recent one, which is Rhode Island, I just went to, I didn't record any videos with, my girl and some of the other Star Wars celebrities just because they were really strict. Like, they were like, "You will get kicked out if we see you recording." Like, if you have your camera and you're just kind of like recording anything, they're like,
Yeah.
"You're out." So, they even banned like professional cameras, which is crazy. Like, they're like, "No professional cameras." I guess because they're just trying to be respectful to the celebrities there, or the guests. But I did record some HasLab Ghostbusters. I know it's not Star Wars related,
Yeah.
but they had their HasLab project, which is the the Ecto 1 there.
Oh, uh-huh.
So I was talking to, the HasLab over there, and they were like, they got me really excited for that project. And Ghost, I think you got the notification, should be shipping pretty soon in a
Uh
couple weeks.
yeah, bro, it kind of got pushed back again cuz first
What?
there was an email. Did you get back to Ghost?
Yeah, back to Ghost.
Oh, let's go. Twinsies.
Yo,
So there was an email that said make sure your address is correct by like November 17th or 19th or something like that.
yeah.
They sent another one that says make sure your address is correct by December 5th now. So it's not going to
Oh,
ship till after December 5th,
yeah.
meaning the second to third week. So literally just in time for Christmas, but like I needed to get here, bro. I think I'm gonna go live. I think I'm gonna set up a big ass table here and
Mhm.
just go live. I'm gonna use like my DJI mic so I could be far away, and
Yeah.
I'm unboxing that sucker live. Like as soon as UPS
Nice.
drops it off, I'm gonna grab it from the guy, come in here and go live because I am
Dude, that'd be
pumped
sick, man.
to rip that bad
That
boy open.
Yeah, I can't wait for that thing. I think it's been over a year now, right? Waiting for that,
Yeah.
that Ghost?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I cannot wait. I have no idea where it's gonna live at all,
Mhm.
but
That's the problems of collectors, man. You just figure it out, though. At the end, you just figure it out where to put it.
yeah, no, exactly. So first thing
Mhm.
I wanted to talk about was New York Comic Con. You were just
Oh, yeah.
there. So like,
Yeah.
how was that? How many days did you go for? What days? Tell me about it.
Yeah, so, New York Comic Con, I've been going to New York Comic Con for quite some time now, and some years, especially after COVID, it was still kinda, like, jump starting back up again, and a lot of vendors kind of backed out. Sideshow used to be there all the time, but
Mm,
after COVID, they kind of backed out. XM Studios and a lot of these big name companies like started like backing out because I guess it's a lot of money to set up a booth there. It's too far for them to ship all this stuff, all these statues out there, and to ship it back.
yeah.
So it took a while for it to get where it needed to be, which is this year, where there was a lot of celebrities that went, a lot of vendors. The place was packed. It was nice. It was nice to see New York Comic Con get back to what it was before COVID, before the pandemic, because I have to say, 2018 and 19 was the best New York Comic Con I've ever been to. But yeah, this
Yeah.
year was great. A lot of vendors, a lot of stuff, a lot of free stuff that they were giving out. I got like, I don't collect Ninja Turtles. There was a line to get free toys, like
Hmm.
Ninja Turtle toys. I was like, oh shoot, okay, let me go in that line.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of stuff there. Picked up a lot of like shirts. They had like, I forgot it's called Fan Home. Yeah, did you see that that booth there, or did you
Uh-uh.
check it out?
No.
So
Uh.
Fan Home is like a model kit company where it's a subscription and
Oh.
they ship out pieces of the product. Like they had the Millennium Falcon that you could put together, but you don't get all the pieces all at once.
Mhm.
You get it like, you know, one by one, like maybe once every 2 weeks or once every month.
Yeah.
And then within 2 years, you already put together this big, huge
Damn.
Millennium Falcon
2
or
years.
R2. Yeah, I don't know. See, the thing too is that I don't know if I have the patience to do that, but maybe there are some model collectors or model builders that like doing that stuff and have the patience to kind of wait that long to put a model together. But it looks great once you put it together, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of um there was a lot of vendors that were promoting like Nightmare Before Christmas
Mhm.
products. What else was there? There was, the Funko booth was insane. I didn't even go there. Uh, and honestly, I heard horror stories from the first day because the system went down in the
Ooh.
middle of the day, and a lot of these people that were waiting in line to pick up this Funko Pop, their Funko Pops or exclusives, had to come back. Like they were there for like 7 to 8 hours waiting in line,
Uh,
and then and after like waiting pretty much the whole day, someone came to them and said, "Hey, our system's still down. You have to leave."
Wow.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off. There's some there was a Swarovski booth there
Mhm.
where they had like, a crystal Swarovski crystal Spider-Man, which was pretty cool.
You got it?
Um, no, that's expensive as hell, man. I ain't getting that. That was probably like worth like
No.
$60,000.
Damn.
Um, I think I didn't bother checking it out, but yeah, it was a good convention, man. I only went for 2 days.
Which 2 days?
Uh, I went Thursday. I like going Thursday
The
because
slow days are so
it's a
nice.
slow day. I could go in there, do what I need to do, pick up the stuff I need to pick up, and bounce. They had Heroes and Villains is one of my favorite
Mm,
clothing company.
yes.
So their booth, they like I'm telling you, they bring their A game in that booth, man.
Always.
Like it was last year was the X-Men. Like they set it up like as if it was like the X Mansion. This year it was the Weapon X was the theme.
Mm.
So you could actually take a picture. When Wolverine was in that back to tank
Oh,
or
and the tube. Yeah,
yeah,
I
so
saw
you could take a
everyone
picture.
taking that picture.
So it's pretty cool, man. They seriously do a great job with that booth. What else, man? PCS is a statue
Oh,
company.
the
They
mall.
brought yeah, they bro. I mean, not only with the mall, but if you're a Ninja Turtles fan, whoo, like they really I was blown away with some of their pieces. What else is there? They had NECA was there.
Mhm.
So oh my gosh, Diamond Select Toys. They had like a lot of like Star Wars products on display. That I don't know if you saw that one. I put it on my Instagram, the mall on the throne, the Clone
Yes.
Wars mall. That one was sick, bro. That one was super nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I give it like a couple more years where New York Comic Con is like it's the place to go. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
didn't get any autographs though, because I saw Rhode Island, so I
Mm.
was reserving my money or saving my money for Rhode Island Comic Con. So, but
W
yeah.
So you said you went Thursday, and what was the other day you went?
Oh, Sunday, Thursday and Sunday.
Oh, how was
S-
Sunday busy?
Sunday was packed, man. Sunday. So mind you, I do have a secret entrance at New York Comic Con. There's this entrance that no one really knows about. Like everyone kind of just
Oh, really?
forgets about it. Yeah, so I kind of like snuck in that little secret entrance. Oh, well, they still check your badge, but it's like a little hidden gem of mine. So if you
Oh.
ever go, man, I'll hook you up. But
So I went once to New York Comic Con. It
mhm,
was 2022 is
mhm,
when I think I went, and like it was cool.
mhm,
I think I really just went because I wanted to experience New York Comic Con because I'd never been,
mhm.
and Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd were both there doing a dual photo op. So
Yeah,
I was like, man, and I think this is back before they started doing cons because now they're at cons like crazy. So it wasn't
yeah.
as common for both of them to be
Oh
together.
yeah, I think I was there too. I
Yeah,
remember they had the Back to the Future like
all of them.
area there.
So
Yeah.
I went, and when I went, it was Thursday, Friday, and I had a secret thing I'll tell you about off air. But bro, I got in my first time ever like that, and I was like,
Mm.
this is nice, but I don't want to disclose that here. So when we finish, I'll tell you my secret if you tell me yours. But
Okay, I'll tell you.
if I were to go again, I know I would not wait in no line. I would get in like that. But
Yeah.
it was cool. It was fun. I like that all the big brands and big companies are there.
Yeah, I think New York Comic Con could have done better with some of the companies that are out there.
Mm,
Um, but I give them a lot of credit because it would definitely was better than last year. There was a lot more booths, a lot more companies. They had like a SpongeBob like area that had Dexter. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun, man.
you hanging
I
out in
really
SpongeBob area?
yeah, I don't know, man. Sunday I went with my son, so
Oh,
I
using
took him.
that as an
Yeah,
excuse. Okay, well,
yeah. So he wanted to go check that place out. They were promoting well, Marvel was there, surprisingly. The Marvel booth was there, and they were promoting Venom 3. Like, I
Mm.
guess what's his name? Tom Hardy came out of
Oh yeah, he
nowhere.
did. Yeah, he was doing like
Yeah.
little pictures and autos with people at that panel.
Yeah, they had a lot of good panels. They had like Game of Thrones, Dune. There was some really like hard hitting panels at New York Comic Con.
And how many did you
Um,
go to? None.
None, zero. Pfft. I just, you know what it is, dude. Like doing conventions is can be exhausting,
It is.
and especially if you go all 4 days or 5 days, depending if you go to San Diego Comic Con. Dude, by the end of like Saturday, you just want to go home. Sometimes, like in previous cons, I don't even want to go to like go on Sunday, even though if they
Yeah.
have like all 4 days or all 5 days. Like
Yeah.
Sunday, I'm like,
Bye.
F it, I'm tired. I'm peace. I don't even want to come. But yeah, so for me now, conventions, I kind of like pick and choose what days to go. Either that or I get VIP, bro. I think VIP is the way to go, man.
Yeah.
Especially if you're old like me. VIP is heaven sent,
Yeah.
I wish I did VIP for Rhode Island, which was money well spent.
Mm.
Yeah,
Um.
but if I were to do MegaCon, I don't think I'm going to MegaCon or even Celebration next time. I'm gonna go shoot for the stars, bro. Like I'm definitely gonna try and get VIP. I
Oh
just
yeah.
can't wait in lines anymore, man. You got people breathing down your neck, coughing. But if you have that VIP pass, they're like, right this way, sir.
Yeah.
I'm like, or not only that, like you get in the convention
Early.
like at least a half hour early or an hour early,
Yeah.
and you walk around without bumping elbows with like another con goer. So yeah, I
Nice.
think.
Nice.
But yeah, let me know next time you go to New York Comic Con, man. I would definitely, we could definitely hang out at the booths, the convention. But
Yeah.
also, I would like to take you out to like some of the eateries around there, so and spots that we could check out, like some Midtown Comics or.
Yeah, I went there when I went last time. Midtown
Oh,
was
okay, you
dope for
did,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah, of course, of course.
yeah.
I wanted to go to New York Comic
Mhm,
Con this year, but
mm.
ICCC was in October. I was like, I'm not picking New York over this. Like, are you crazy? Which you
Yeah.
did, you jerk. You left all your
Well, you
friends
know what?
in
Yeah.
Tennessee and let me go to New York.
Well, the thing too is that like New York, I just because it's close to
I know,
home,
I know,
I
I
could
know.
just take a train
Train.
there,
I know, I know, I
and
know.
I was only gonna go for like one day, but then last minute I decided to go 2 days. But also, I think a lot of people are sleeping on is Rhode Island Comic Con.
Dude, so let's
I
so
was
I
just,
I al-
yeah,
I almost went to Rhode Island Comic Con because like, well, he canceled, but Ray Park and Sam Witwer were about to
I
do
know.
a dual photo op, which is
Mhm,
rare. And then like,
yeah,
who else? Oh well, my girl was there, Shin, which we'll get into in a second. But like, there was a lot
yeah,
of good
my girl.
people there, and I think the whole Back to the Future cast was there too, if
Oh,
I'm not
bro,
mistaken.
yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the Future, there was Reno 911, which they did phenomenal. I don't know if you saw some of the videos that they
Nah.
were wearing their outfits that they were wearing at the show.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. But Back to the Future, dude, they had like a separate section for them.
Yeah.
So, but it's a smaller convention. I really don't like the convention center.
Yeah.
Because with New York Comic Con, it's huge. There's different
Oh yeah.
floors and there's a lot of room.
Mhm.
But with Rhode Island Comic Con, it's separated into two sections. There's the main convention center,
Mhm.
right? And then you have to go through the skywalk or the walkway to get to the other side, which is the ice ring.
What does that mean?
Yeah. It's like there's the convention center and then there's an ice rink attached to it, I guess, because maybe they have like ice hockey.
You were ice skating
No, but that's where they had that's where they had all the celebrities signing in the ice rink.
on ice?
Well, it's not on ice, but they obviously they boarded it, whatever, or they covered the ice. But dude, it was freezing.
Oh, is that why all the pictures with Shin, she has a jacket on and that sweater, like
Yeah,
the
because
turn
it's
the
freezing.
scarf?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. I was standing there. I had a t-shirt on
Yeah.
and I'm like, because usually I try not to walk around the convention with like a
It
sweater
gets hot
because you're
quick.
sweating,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of people breathing on you. But yeah, no, I was freezing waiting to get her autograph. So and plus on top of that, it's such a small like a walkway just to get to that side.
Yeah.
And then once you get there, the entrance to get down to the hockey ring is like it's so impossible to find. You have to like walk in like half a circle or half the stadium just to get down or find the entrance to go downstairs to get to the autograph area. But once
Mm.
you get down there, there's a lot of celebrities. William Shatner was there. Breaking
Oh.
Bad was there. Dude, like seriously, I don't know how
Ooh.
Rhode Island did this, but they really brought the A game with the guests. The only thing I wish that the only thing I wish didn't happen was Ray Park canceling or John Bernthal, the Punisher.
Oh, he
He
canceled?
can't. He canceled last minute, which sucked because
Oh, it's
I would
okay.
have gotten his autograph.
He's probably,
Uh,
like, filming or doing reshoots or something for Daredevil.
uh, possibly, but Ray Park, I really wanted to meet and get his autograph. So
Dude, he's like Freddie Prinze Jr. Like, if you could catch them, it's a miracle, man. They're always
yeah.
canceling.
Well, Freddie Prinze Jr. was at New York Comic Con, and I heard like
Bastard.
the second day he canceled. Like I think he went the first day, and then the second day he canceled.
Yeah, like, so I have
Why though? Like I don't
I have
understand.
this Rebels poster, and I'm missing Freddie Prinze. I don't even want him to sign it no more. I'm done. That dude canceled on 3 cons in a row that I went to. I'm good. I don't even wanna meet
Oh,
Freddie Prinze no more.
see, I always wondered like how convention, like the celebrity autographs works in terms of if someone signs up like, hey, I'm gonna be there. Like, do they get an appearance fee to go, and then whatever they make in terms of like the autographs and the photo ops, they get half of it?
I think it varies, depends on the person. Because I
Mhm.
know some people, like, the bigger people, like, at ICCC, I know for Billy D. Williams, I don't know how much it costs to get him, but I think he gets a certain amount guaranteed no matter what. So say it's this amount and say the autograph sales don't add up to that, he still gets that set amount. So depending on who it is, there's different
Different
contracts.
contracts, maybe.
Cause I heard Mark Hamill for San Fran Fan Expo, I heard they paid him like 1.5 mil or something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, and
So
I
I
think that was
wonder
a
if he
flat
made his
rate.
money back.
I think that was like a flat rate, like 1.5 mil, and that's it. Like, so I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Oh yeah, who knows? Can you imagine though? Like, okay, that's my rate, and then like now your epic photos or whatever they're called, right? And they're
Yeah,
like, "Yo, we need to get our money back." That's why like
they
they
have to
jam
hit
pack
that. Yeah, yeah, and that's why
everyone
those
into like
prices are crazy for Mark's photos and autos because they got to make that 1.5 back plus some.
yeah. But can you imagine though, like you're a celebrity and like you're going to like these conventions and you want to meet the fans and stuff, but now you gotta sign like
Oh
thousands
yeah.
and thousands of autographs. Dude, I would have carpal tunnel by the
Yeah.
end of the conventions weekend.
Thi
So
Thinking about that from their perspective, you're right, especially like Hayden. Hayden's autographs always are hours backed up, and this man
mhm,
always stays past when the con closes. In Chicago, the con
mhm.
closed at 6 or 7. Bro, I got my autograph at like 8:10 at night. Bro,
Damn.
the place is closed and we're still there, and he stays there till everybody gets it done. So imagine how long his day was from open to past close.
Yeah, I have to say Hayden is the man. He is the man because as big as his line is, he still takes the time
Yeah,
to
man.
sign not only sign everyone's autograph, but give like the 30 seconds to say hello, how you doing? Oh, great, thank you. Like he's so personable as opposed to some celebrities where they're like, yeah, okay, okay, okay. They're just like in one ear, out the other, right?
Yeah,
And then just
yeah.
like it's like, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here's your autograph, and you were like, what the hell's going on, man? Um, But yeah, no, it was a Rhode Island was a great convention for if you're an autograph seeker or you're looking to get things signed. There were so many cool guests there, man.
Did you
A
do
lot.
all the days, or you only went one day?
I just went like 2 days, man, like
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. Um, but Saturday I kind of met my quota, like meaning I got pretty much everybody like I need to because the VIP, man, like I seriously was just like, okay, VIP on this line, like, and I'm like, "Phew." And then general admission, man, thank God I did the VIP because what they would do is that they'll let 3 VIPs get their autographs and then general admission.
Yep.
3 VIPs and
Yep.
bro, if you got a long general admission line, oh my goodness, you'll be there forever. So
So
VIP is the way to go, man.
beside, we'll save Shin for last, but besides Shin, what other photos and autos did you do there?
Well, I did. I met Giancarlo
Ooh,
Esposito.
first time?
I got yeah, first time meeting him.
Ooh.
I don't know what it was, man. Well, first of all, I was in line and observing him talking to all the fans and everything. Bro, he is a smooth talker to all the women. I don't know, man. Like every woman that went up there, he was like, "Oh, hey," I gave him a hug. "Oh, selfie, here you
Yeah.
go." Now, when it came to the guys, so, "All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it." Boom, boom.
Short and sweet, huh?
Yeah, short and sweet. And before when I was waiting in line, I was talking to another Congoer there, and he was telling me that like Giancarlo didn't really wasn't like was kind of blunt with him because
Mhm.
he really wanted to want him to use his like pen.
Yeah.
So Giancarlo was like, "No, I'm gonna use my pen. It's better." And the autograph didn't come out good.
Yeah, yeah.
So where I'm getting with this one is that when it was my turn, I told him I was like, "Yo, Giancarlo, man, all I gotta say is I'm a huge fan. You're a great actor. Why is it that everything you do or touch turns into gold, man? Because seriously, Breaking Bad, Moff Gideon, like I was naming all the
Yeah,
movies, and then
yeah,
on top
yeah.
of that, Captain America, you're gonna be in it." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I just do my thing, man." He's like, "I just do my thing," and I'm like, "All right, cool." And I was so like nervous about asking him to use my pen. I just let him use his
Oh, you
because of like the
soft.
I know, bro. And the autograph came out okay. It's not the best, but
Yeah,
I almost kind of, but I was nervous because I didn't want him to be like, "Yeah, I don't want to use your pen," and like he gets
bro.
pissed off at me.
You're paying for it. You'd be like, "Yo, you're using this pen. You work for me, Gustavo Fring."
Yeah, and then next, I'm in like
He
in the
gets
back of
the
a
box.
freaking white truck.
The green box cutter comes out.
Yeah,
Ooh.
ooh. But yeah, he was nice. Um, like he came up to me. I don't know if he like after he signed it, like he came around the desk and gave me the plaque. And I don't know, it was like a awkward moment. I was like, I didn't know what to like, yo, thank you, bro. You know,
Yeah.
or I just like shook his hands like okay, like very,
What plaque did you get signed?
preferential. Moff Gideon.
Oh,
I gotta go back and
you didn't do a half and half, half Gustavo, half Moff?
no, because I do have the sideshow premium format of Moff Gideon. So I
Oh,
wanna like display it with that.
makes
But
sense.
I really do wanna get like a lot of the Breaking Bad crew.
Yeah,
So
me too. Me too, man. Me
I
too.
might get like I don't know, like a poster or a just another like a separate Breaking Bad plaque for him to sign.
Yeah, yeah.
Um yeah, but he was cool, man. His line was crazy busy, so you could tell that he's got like keep it going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Katie Sackhoff, her line was next to I'm gonna call him Moff Gideon, next to Giancarlo.
Uh-huh.
And dude, you could tell. I gotta get her autograph next. You could tell like she was sweet as hell to everyone. Like I think she's like the Hayden female
The
version of
female hated?
Hayden.
No, well,
Yeah, because she was like talking to everyone,
yeah.
giving them hugs, like literally like super personable. Like
Yeah.
she gave like at least like a minute to every fan,
Nice.
smiling. Yeah, just having fun, laughing, joking. Like I was like, damn it, I wish I had a plaque to have her sign. So yeah, shout out to Ariel Plaques, by the way. He's such a great guy. He shipped those plaques to me in a timely manner. So,
Yeah.
and they came out great, of course.
Bes-
So,
Besides Giancarlo, who else did you get autograph from?
Sam Whitworth was there.
Yo, your
Um,
Sam Whitwer plaque is insane, bro.
oh, bro, it was so. I know him as Star Killer.
Yeah.
I think Star like what's that called? Force Unleashed came out before Clone Wars. I forgot,
That
bro.
I think that was his first. That was his first Star Wars role. Was
Role,
Force
right?
Unleashed. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was telling him too, and dude, his line was long, but it was long for a reason because he spent like at least like 2 or 3 minutes
Dude,
talking to you, man.
legend.
He's a legend, and honestly, I'll get to later in our conversation, but it started off by like I went to him. I took a selfie with him. He was
Mm,
super cool. Gave him the plaque, and I told him, I said, I know you as a Star Killer because I think that was one of your first roles in Star Wars. I was really blown away. I told him, I remember that game. I remember before that game came out, they were kind of showing the technology with it and with
yeah.
the mocap. He was like, yeah, that was pretty cool. And they really like captured my likeness really well. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I was blown away. I'm so glad that you played that character as you did it well. And he was looking because with my plaque that I had him sign, one side was Maul and the other side was Star Killer. But with the Maul side, it was the Rebels Maul. And I told him, I was like, I don't know how if I could have fit all three characters in one plaque,
Yeah.
but I told him I had I really was torn which mall I was going to pick to have him sign.
Yeah.
So I told him I picked Rebels. And he's like, "Oh, why did you pick Rebels?" And I told him, I said, "I think you did such a phenomenal job with that character in Rebels. Like, you really portrayed that character as if he was broken. He was half of a shell of Maul from Clone Wars."
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially I told him with that battle scene, I told him I had a podcast, and I said even before he came out with uh like in those videos or those clips where you're explaining that fight scene, I was telling people and defending that fight scene because a lot of people weren't happy with it because it was too fast.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, it is basically like two like veteran swordsmen's
Yeah.
like or samurais fighting each other, and it's basically it comes down to whoever makes the first mistake will be dead. And I went on kind of explaining what he said in some of those videos.
And it's
And
so funny because I was one of those people that when I saw the fight, I was disappointed. But then when I heard Sam break it down in that podcast,
mhm.
it blew my mind. I'm like, yo, he's right. That fight is amazing.
Yeah, and I told him it was like Akira Kurosawa-ish, like samurai-ish. And yes, I was telling him like I was so nervous talking to him, like I couldn't think of the forms. I was like, there's form 3, form 7. I was
Yeah.
telling him form 7 is Maul, form 3 is uh Obi-Wan. And I told him like, changes his style when he realized when Maul did his thing. And long story short, I kept on rambling, and I see the line people in the back of me. They're like, yo,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
shut up. So I could feel like the pressure from the people behind me, like getting antsy because they capped the line.
Yeah.
So they
Oh.
weren't letting any more people in. So you could tell like everyone was getting antsy and they were like trying to hurry me up. So I told him, I said, all right, Sam, thank you for your time. Thank you for listen to me
Did
ramble.
he say anything to you?
Yeah, he was like, no, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And that was it, man.
He
So
didn't
I
say
peaced
anything
out.
about the long ass story you said to him, right? Did he say anything about the plaque?
Oh yeah, he was like, "Dude, this is awesome." But he just was just asking like which one I liked, which mall I liked better. So,
Oh,
people
yeah.
are listening to and watching this video, like comment down in the section, man, in the comment section. let Tony know which is your favorite like mall. Is it Clone Wars or Rebels, man? Because people need to. I need to know, man. Like which is your favorite mall? Sorry, I know this is your podcast. You should be asking me questions, but
No, so that's tough. That is so tough. Like honestly, before season 7 of Clone Wars, I would probably have said Rebels Mall, but
Mhm.
like that season 7 Mall, that like convo he had with Ahsoka before fighting Ahsoka, and everything he just did in that whole season, like the Siege of Mandalore and all that
Mhm.
stuff. It's tough, man. It's between season 7 Mall and Rebels Mall for me.
Yeah, I mean Rebels Mall for me was like you could tell that he was trying to be the good guy, but he can't. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was trying to he was still kind of selfish and trying to get Lord Ezra to the dark side and things like that.
Yep.
He still his main mission was to kill Obi-Wan no matter what. Because of what he did to him. But I don't know. I just felt like the more I felt more emotionally connected with the Rebels Mall.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, Sam is awesome. I've met him twice. I did a photo at
Mm.
Anaheim. I met him at Ocala Comic Con, and dude, if you just ask the right question, he just goes on and on and on. He's such a well of Star Wars knowledge. Like next con he's at, I'm probably gonna copy your plaque, like almost identical, because your plaque is insane.
Oh, thanks, man.
And I'm literally gonna I just have to think of a really juicy question that gets him going. Cause when I talked to him at Ocala, I asked him, I'm like, hey man, like you should talk to your pal Filoni and see if he could do a Tales of the Sith, because I'd love to see young Palps training a young Darth Maul. And he just went in on that, talking about, there's a great story there with Mother Talzin giving baby Maul to Palpatine, and Mother Talzin training Palpatine with some magic, and like a bunch of, he just went off, and I'm like, yes, yes, he's just so
Y
awesome.
Yeah, and the thing too is that, like I said, I was just so nervous, um, talking to him because, it was one of those things like, man, this guy is knows everything, but I end up, like, talking, like, more, uh
Yeah, sounds like it.
than he did, but it was cool. He was cool about it, man. And yeah, I think next time I'm like, "Hey, remember me?" And the guy that just basically rambled for like maybe 5-10 minutes,
Yeah,
and thank you for listening. And I was just gonna just ask him some questions myself. Yeah, so you know what it is too? I think you gotta prepare yourself because you don't know, like, when you get up there, you don't wanna be like deer in the headlights and just
yeah,
kinda freeze.
yep.
You gotta, like, think in your head or maybe, like, before you get to the convention, just think about, like, what you're gonna do or what you're gonna ask these celebrities when you get up there. Um, and if you prepare yourself, I think it'll be a smoother interaction rather than mine, which is completely awkward.
So after Sam, who'd you go to next? Who else? But
Well, see, Sam. So the way they separated everyone is that, like, downstairs in the ice rink, in like the other side of the convention, they had Shin Hati, uh, Katie Sackhoff, and Moff Gideon, or Giancarlo Esposito, and some other like Breaking Bad crew, and William Shatner in that area.
mhm.
And then on the main side in the exhibit floor, they have all the Clone Wars, all the animated voices
Oh
in one
yeah,
area. And that area was packed, bro. It was packed. Because they had other like guests in that same area where they had Reno 911, they had Charisma Carpenter from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They had, oh my gosh, it was a slew of people. Like the girl who voices Harley Quinn in the animated Batman
yeah,
shows. Excuse me. And yeah, it's just there was a lot of people there. But pretty much, if you really wanted to have everyone sign like maybe your Clone Wars poster, you could have did it in one shot, man. They had Ashley
yeah.
Eckstein, they had Matt Lanter, they had Billy D. what's his name? Oh my gosh, the
D. Bradley
D Bradley. I'm
Baker.
like D Bradley Baker, and I'm calling Billy D. Sorry, and um Obi-Wan. What's his name?
James Arnold Taylor. Come
Yeah,
on, guy.
I'm sorry.
Do you Star Wars?
Yeah, I do, but like I got tickle in my throat. So yeah, and then on top of that, they had Sam Witwer. They had Mace Windu, TC, what's his name? Carlson, I
Oh,
think.
the guy from Living Single.
Living Single. So dude, you could have
Yeah.
gotten pretty much a lot of like autographs from the animated shows. Omega was there, the girl who,
Oh,
yeah,
Michelle Ang, I think her
Michelle
name
Ang.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, so she was there. Dude, like I said, there's a lot of like Star Wars guests there. So
So who'd you go to next? Because literally, you went off
yeah,
on a Sam Witwer tangent right there.
yeah. So after that,
Was
it's
it
Shin Hot.
Shin?
It was Shin.
So did you do the auto or the photo first with Shin?
I did both, bro.
No, listen to the sentence I said. Who did you do the auto or the photo first?
Oh,
I did both.
I did both. Auto first.
So when you got in line and when you first laid eyes on her, what was that like when you first saw her?
Yeah, so her line was, it wasn't like super long, but it was fairly long. So I was just trying to see if like, hey, did she go to lunch? Is she still there? But as I got closer, man, it was like, like seeing an angel. Are you an angel? She was like glowing, dude. She looked so beautiful in person. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is like, oh my gosh, like honestly, she looks so much better in person. That's all I could say.
100%. It blew me away when I
Mhm,
first saw her in person. Like it was
mhm.
unreal. Like she's gorgeous in the show and pictures online. In person, it's like 10 times
I
more.
was gonna say 10 times
It
better.
it makes no sense. It makes no sense. But
Yeah, because usually like when you watch them on TV or in the movies, they have makeup, they
yeah,
have people
yeah,
like
yeah.
editing, like how she looks. So you expect like, maybe when you see them in person, maybe it goes down a couple levels and they're not as beautiful as they are on screen. But no, it's the opposite with Ivana Sakno and or Shinhadi. It was the opposite, man. Like
Yep.
I've never seen anything like it. Her hair looked great, her outfit looked so cute. I was just like, she just has like a natural beauty. And I was just like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't F this up. I hope I don't say anything stupid. I was trying to think of what I was gonna say and things like that. So yeah.
What did you say to her when you went up there? And what did she say to you? Did you pull a Sam Witwer and ramble on or you let her speak?
I said, "Hi, you met Tony a couple months ago. Can you just let him know what's up between you and I? Thanks." Because she still thinks that, like, he's got a shot, but tell him the truth. No, no. I told him, I said, "Hi, Ivana. Like, hey, nice to meet you. Really happy that you took on this role as Shin Hadi. I think you did a phenomenal job with this character. We rarely see a lot of like female villains or
Yeah.
or characters that are very layered. And I told her that this character's layered, and she was saying, and I didn't ramble on as much as I did with Sam Witwer, but I let her like I let her speak, and she was trying to tell me like there's more. And I was telling her, I was like, hey, I hope we get to see you again on screen, whether it be a TV show or movie. And she was like, you could tell like she wanted to just let
Yeah.
everything out, but she's like, yeah, there's more. There's more. Don't worry. Like you'll be happy.
Oh, that's awesome. And then
So
did she say anything about your plaque?
yeah, no, she didn't really say anything about my plaque. You could tell like she was kind of like she was shy, or I don't know. She
She
didn't
wasn't
seem as
shy
calm.
with me.
I mean, like, well, there's a reason why she was. No, I was kidding. No, no, she was not. She was like very soft spoken when I was interacting with her, and she was like super sweet. And I think it was like because you have to think to where you're in line and what time it is, because I think a lot of these celebrities have or guests have been there since 10 o'clock in the morning, and by the time I was like, it was my turn to get my autograph. It was around like 12:30, close to 1, and you could tell, like, I guess her rep was like telling the people working there, it's like, cap the line, like she has to go like eat or take a break, because her line was getting longer,
Yeah.
as I like, when I finally got her autograph. um so no, she was, dude, she was super duper sweet. I told her, I was like, hey, I got a photo op, I'll see you later. She's like, all right. But no, she was very um and I think I talked to you about this. I think she's new to the convention circuit.
Yep.
So you could tell with a lot of when she was talking to a lot of fans, she was very like fist pumping like
Yeah.
everybody and just kind of like not getting too close with a lot of the fans, right? So I'm not sure if it's maybe she really didn't want to get sick, or she's not used to like seeing a lot of
Yeah.
people. I don't know what the reasoning is, but I'll give you an example too. The actress that plays She-Hulk in the show, is it
Oh, isn't it like Tatiana Miss
Tatiana? Yeah,
something?
from what I heard too, because a lot of the people online or a lot of people that got her signature were kind of thrown off with how like guarded Ivana was, right? And but a lot of them were telling me that there's other guests that were a lot more guarded. Like for Tatiana, like she wouldn't like she had a mask on,
Oh
and
my God.
like but she would only take it
You're
off.
the Hulk. What are you worried about?
I know, man, but people get really creeped, I don't know, creeped out, but worried about maybe contracting a virus or something. But I heard like, because I was talking to some of the people that worked there and that worked the lines, and they were telling me that Tatiana was the worst because she would like literally just would take off her mask, go up really quick, take the picture, and then put it back on until the next like congoer came up. So I just like, wow, okay. But yeah, like with Ivana, she was kind of like a little bit more guarded as well. And also
Yeah.
with when I went with the photo op too.
Yeah. How was the photo op?
The photo op was great, but again, like I kind of like, usually with me and any like celebrity, I kind of like with Sam Witwer, I got a selfie with him, and I just
Yeah.
put my arm around him and he put his arm around me, and we're like, what's up, or even with Giancarlo, I gave him like, I'm like, gave him like a
Yeah.
little, little hug, and whatever. But with Ivana, I was observed. Well, first of all, her rep was like, when the line started going, she was telling everyone, uh, no touching with Ivana. Please be respectful. And that's all she kept on saying the whole time.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so I was like, I don't know how to take my picture with her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like this, or like, So you could tell like she just didn't want to be like too close to a lot of the fans. And maybe there could be some, creepers out there like that. Maybe she had a bad experience. I don't know, or maybe she just doesn't want to get sick. There could be a lot of reasons why she made that announcement to all the fans.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because she's just new to the con thing. I guarantee you,
Mhm.
in a year or so, that's gonna change, bro. She was at London Celebration,
Mhm.
but just for the Ahsoka panel.
Yeah.
So Japan is, if she goes, which I'm assuming she is, that'll be her first celebration doing photos and autos. So once she
Dude, and
gets,
that's
that's
more, bro.
big, that's more. And once she gets that and some more cons repped in, bro, she's not gonna care, bro. She's gonna be all over you in a year, bro. And I'm
Oh,
gonna be like, PJ,
she
watch.
was all over me after the photo op was. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, she wasn't. But I think it was in my dreams. But anyway, no, but like, yeah, it was cool. Like, I just took my photo, like, kind of kept it like professional.
Yeah.
It was a nice photo, but kind of wish I put my arm around her, took that picture, and then would have like sent like 50 messages your way of my picture, trying to
Oh
make you
my
jealous.
God.
No, but she was super sweet, man. I have to say, she is a super sweet person. Yeah, I'm glad that I got a photo op and an autograph from her. And she did put like hugs and kisses on that little autograph plaque I had. I'm sure she
Man.
did it for you too, right?
Don't worry about what you did for me. It's none
Oh,
of your,
come on.
it's none of your business.
Oh my goodness. But you know
Uh,
what's funny? Like, we're going back and forth, and guess who joined the convo? Star
Who?
Wars replicas. Remember, we were like going back and
Oh
forth.
yeah, because he ran into her at like a
Like
red
yeah, the red
carpet.
carpet. Oh,
Yeah.
bro. And he took a really nice like selfie picture. I was like, damn. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
Gabe, you win, man. So I was like, yeah, okay. But shout
No,
out
he
to
did, man.
Star Wars replicas.
So, what's the next convention you're gonna be going to?
Yeah, so basically I was thinking about going to Celebration in Japan. I know you were trying to convince me. I know there's some tickets still available. But I was talking to my wife about it, and she's like, "Yeah, we could make a vacation out of it if you're still interested in going." I'm like, is this a trap? Like, I'm
Ooh.
not sure. So I don't know. Definitely considering Celebration in Japan, because like I said, I've always wanted to go to Japan. Always loved the culture. Always wanted to visit Tokyo. So plus it's Star Wars there. So we'll see. I was looking into MegaCon, but I don't know. Without that VIP pass, man, I don't know. Yeah, do
So,
you have the VIP, right?
nah, bro,
No.
it's sold out. It was impossible to get. So for MegaCon, I'm gonna try not to do a ton, which I know I say that, but when everyone's announced, I'm probably gonna go ape shit nuts like a lunatic.
Hmm.
But at least with MegaCon, I know people that have VIP, and I might know some people with badges that might be able to help me skip the line. So
Okay.
I might be able to use that superpower a couple times, but not like OD, not like crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But no, man, if you come to Japan, so if you're thinking about going, Friday and Sunday badges are still there. You gotta buy those now and not sleep before they
Yeah.
sell out. And I actually know someone who's selling 2 3-day badges right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe we could talk
for
backstage.
for what he paid for it too.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I tell you a really quick story though, like in terms of like, my wife like, approving, oh, might be approving me going to Japan.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, can I tell you, cuz she follows me on Instagram, and we're going back and forth with the whole Shinhari thing.
Uh-huh.
I thought I was gonna get in trouble, but she didn't say nothing yet, man. She's like, "Oh, did you meet her?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah," and I was kind of complaining to her about like, like, hey, she didn't want to, you know, like be, she said that she didn't want, there was no touching. Her rep said no touching,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So I was like, yeah, I kind of wish I put like, like made it like less awkward, and kind of put like my arm around her and just like take a nice little picture. Oh,
Yeah.
she's like, oh yeah, that you should have. Like, she was like kind of like encouraging,
What?
like, hey, yeah, take. I was like, oh, okay. So, if she didn't know I like Shinhari, she definitely knows now.
Damn.
I drove 3.5 hours just to get her autograph, so I'm sure she knows now.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
That's hilarious. So, yeah, man, if you come to Japan, we're going so deep out there. There's so many of us
I know
going.
there's so many.
There's a lot, and if you don't do Japan, I swear to God, if you don't go to ICCC next year, I'm
No, I'm
unsubscribing from you, and
Oh,
that's
no,
it.
no,
We're
I'm
done.
definitely gonna go, man. I'm definitely gonna go next year. I've always wanted to check out ICCC. Maybe I can convince Sean and Anthony again.
Oh, Sean's
But
going. Sean has no choice. He didn't go this year because I don't have PTO from work. I gotta spend time with my family on a vacation. No,
I
no, he's coming
no,
as well.
yeah, you know what too? We definitely have to hit up some bars there, some food. I love some
Dude,
Nashville hot chicken,
yeah,
barbecue.
but the way the hotel was, you didn't have to leave, bro. We left one night, which was
Hmm.
fine, but bro, every other night we were eating and drinking in the lobby in the bar there. You know why?
Damn.
Because everybody was there. Very first night, excuse me, me and Ricky having dinner in the hotel lobby,
Mhm.
bro. We're eating. Biggs Darklighter's right there with his wife having dinner. Timothy
Wow.
Timothy Zahn is right there to the left with his wife having dinner. Um, Jim Swearigan, the guy from Kenner who brought the Star Wars contract to
Yeah.
Kenner, he's there with a group of people. And then like the next night, Tim Rose, Admiral Akbar is having dinner with Greedo. Amy Allen, Ayla Sakura is at the bar getting a drink right in front of us. It's
She was by herself?
She was running around from like friends to her friends to she was with
Uh,
Nilda for a little bit. They're all over.
yeah. How about Michonne?
She was with her too. She was there for a bunch. Yeah, we saw them
Mhm,
everywhere. And then like
mhm.
one of the days I was going in the elevator to go back to my room and drop stuff off. Press the button for the elevator. It opens up. I walk in. All of a sudden, like a second later, Warwick Davis zooms in on his Segway and he's like, "Can you press floor 4, please?" I was like, "Yes, Willow. Yes, sir." Which was
Yeah.
crazy riding in the elevator.
Yeah.
Me and Willow. Like, what?
Did you say anything to him?
No, he was with like someone. I don't know if like they're together or she just
Mhm,
whatever. But like I was just nervous. I'm like, bro, that's Warwick Davis. That's Wicked.
mhm.
That's the Leprechaun. As Willow, like I grew up watching everything
Of
he ever
course,
did.
Willow,
Yeah.
obviously Ewok, like
Yeah. Leprechaun.
yeah.
So it's crazy, man. It was so
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. That's one thing, Sean's always told me about ICCC. It's a little bit more personable, and, like, you would just run into, like, celebrities, like, here and there, or guests, and that's great, You could kinda see them in, like, in a more, like, personable, like, setting as
Yeah.
opposed to, like, going them, to their booth and having them sign something and have a quick interaction. You could kinda see them kinda, like, chillax, have dinner, or have
Yeah.
a drink and just kinda, like, let loose and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. So that was gonna be next year's gonna be crazy, man, for all of us. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I gotta I gotta hit up ICCC and definitely Japan. But is there any more conventions that you're gonna be doing, like,
No,
besides
so
those?
I think so the next one for sure is MegaCon.
Yeah.
Then after that is Celebration.
Mhm.
Then after that, there's this smaller one, Collecticon, that's in Orlando. It's like this card convention.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. We went to I met Ray Park there this year. He actually showed up to the Collecticon in
Yeah, he
Orlando,
actually did show
which
up.
is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I kind of want to do New York Comic Con. Um,
Dude, you gotta do San Diego, man.
I want to do San Diego, especially since it's about to it could be what this year coming up or the next year, it might be the last year because supposedly they're not renewing the contract
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. But no, a bunch of cons next year for sure.
Yeah.
I can't wait, man. Can't wait.
Well, I was gonna say if you wanna, like, tag team trying to get tickets, for San Diego Comic Con, we could try it.
They already dropped. Didn't they already drop?
No, they effed up. Yeah,
What do
like,
you mean
when
they
they
effed up?
yeah, they I guess they went with a new company, to sell their tickets, and it kept on crashing. Like, people were pissed.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, people waited, like, 3, 4 hours to, like, buy tickets, and nothing happened. So, they rescheduled it to a different day. To be determined, so
You know what's crazy? I think I already booked my hotel. Hold on. So I booked so many hotels through Expedia. I don't even know what I have booked anymore.
oh my
I
goodness.
I know I'm doing Rebel Scum Con next August. I have that booked.
Oh, for
Uh
real? You're gonna go?
oh, I do have San Diego booked. I guess I'm going to I'm going to Rebel Scum. I have a hotel booked for San Diego in case I did want to go. Because I remember I booked it, Nilda booked it, and Sierra booked it because we all wanted to go to San Diego because we
Mhm.
saw everybody that went this year had so much fun, and we're like,
Yeah,
what the heck?
it's a lot of fun. It's different though. It's a lot different. There's gonna be a lot more celebrities, a lot more companies, a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of it's more like a networking event for a lot of these companies that do go.
Mhm.
They're not there just to sell stuff, but they're there to like network. Like, hey, what you want to collab or you want to do this? So yeah, I worked the San Diego Comic Con once. I represented Queen Studios there,
Ooh.
um, and worked their booth. And it's a cool experience. You have to try it, man. Just know that you're not gonna do everything. You gotta pick and
Oh,
choose
yeah,
and
I know.
what you want to do because it's just overwhelming.
I know
So
if I go, and I know it's like impossible because these mofos start lining up 2, 3 days before.
mhm,
I would love to go into Hall H and
mhm.
to see a Kevin Feige panel. Him like, here's what we got for phase 7, 8, 9. Like, oh my god, that's like bucket list, man. Seeing a Kevin
Oh
Feige
yeah,
panel.
you definitely have to try it once. I did try it once, and will I ever do it again? Probably not because lining up for a Hall H is difficult. So I wanted to do the Saturday panel, which is usually Marvel, right? And
Yeah.
other just like other cool panels. So I had to line up Friday afternoon and like sleep overnight in the streets of San Diego like
Yeah.
convention to get into Hall H. So it's an experience. It's definitely an experience. And can I tell you,
Yeah, you could
there
tell me.
are a lot of celebrities that walk that line like randomly. Even like I had like I think Andy Circus and the other guy, the other elf guy, walking the whole like
What?
line, like at like was it like 12 o'clock midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning? And I remember I was sleeping, and then they were like, "Hey, Andy Circus and so just walked by you, and they were making fun of you because you were snoring."
Oh my god.
I was like, "What the freak? Really?" Oh,
Yeah.
the guy who plays Ronan, that actor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they walked back then. So I was like, "Oh, cool."
Did somebody
Uh
get that on video?
no, it was just like because it was quick. They just kept on walking, just saying hi to everyone, and then they're like, "Oh, this guy's you know, dead asleep," and then they just stopped.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
so it was cool, but just know that like the next morning, you're gonna be tired. And then once you get in Hall H, the first thing that people do is go straight to the bathroom and start washing up because they stink. Thank goodness Hall H is huge, so there's a lot of like airflow in that room.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're basically there and you're just sitting in. You find your seat and you sit there and just do panel after panel. They they do one panel and then they walk off, and then the next panel comes in and then they walk off. So you just stay in the same seat the whole time.
Yeah.
And they have some like food vendors there inside the hall, so you could get some food, go to the bathroom, all that stuff. You
Damn.
have to try it. You have to experience it. It's a once in a lifetime thing.
No, for sure. So that's pretty much everything I had. What you got coming up next on your channel that the people could look forward to?
All right, so Paradox Nerd channel, like I said, like I got a lot of stuff in the works. I recorded a lot of video at well, I only recorded a couple of videos in Rhode Island Comic Con, but I record a lot of like unboxing and review videos. So I'm trying to like I'm not even editing anymore. I'm just posting them up. So it is what
Hell
it
yeah,
is.
raw baby.
Raw, just raw, man. Uh and like for the Sithcast channel, obviously every Wednesday night, and we talk Star Wars, and that's about it.
Awesome. So, guys, I'm gonna put the links to both his channels down in the description. Go subscribe, show him some love. But PJ, thank you so much for coming back on, man.
Yeah, Tony, thank you so much for having me. This was a lot of fun. I was actually looking forward to this ever since Rhode Island Comic Con. I was like, yo, I know we're talking on the phone. I was like, yo, I gotta save. I can't talk to you anymore because I gotta save this for
Yes.
the episode. So thank you for having me on, man. Appreciate it.
No, of course. And that'll be it for this week, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Peace.